MLS UK show with Elliot Holman and Henry Hewitt.
So we won't be the only MLS podcast or YouTube channel doing their bracket prediction. Let's face it, they'll all do it. But something that they won't be doing is going to the spirits, going to a higher power and deciding how each team will do in MLS Cup. So what we're doing here on the MLS UK show now is we're getting some advice from the higher spirits by using tarot cards. So my mum's got some tarot cards. Don't know where she got them from, but we had to go into the back of a cupboard to get them.
Sorry, what's happening?
We are going to be deciding how each team does in MLS. So if you are a betting person, gamble responsibly. I should point that out before we do a feature where we are going to tarot cards. But this might influence your decision. So we're going to go for each team and we're going to pick out a tarot card. Now I will read you which card they have got and then we will tell you what that means. Okay? So the purpose of this normally is it's to tell the future. It's to look at the past, present and future. We're just looking at the future and we are going to see how each team will do in the MLS playoffs. So, Elliot, we're going to start with the team who was 7th in the West. That was Real Salt Lake. Mm-hmm. Now, I want you to choose a number between 1 and 14. I've got 14 cards laid out here, and this will prove to us that it is completely random, and we'll see how each team's going to do.
8.
8. So, number 8 for RSL is the World card. Now, what that means is the World card symbolises completion and accomplishment. It seems one is about to achieve something. So could RSL be about to pull off a shock? Could RSL be going to do well in the playoffs? Well, they're playing Seattle first, so...
It would be a shock.
It would be a shock, yeah. So let's go to Red Bulls then. So choose another number.
Number 4.
So number 4, that is it's the High Priestess card. What that means is it encourages us to look inwards to find the answers. So could there be a player that Red Bulls aren't picking at the moment but should pick?
Really clutching at straws here.
Yeah, we are. Okay, pick another number. This is for Vancouver.
Number 1.
Number 1. Oh, the Fool card.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Although the Fool card isn't necessarily a bad thing. The Fool card encourages curiosity and an open mind, so the best thing to do is go with your gut.
I've got an open mind when it comes to Vancouver in the playoffs. I don't think they're going to do it, but
you're open to them doing it.
Yes.
Okay. Right, I'm going to group these together now. So we have got, let's see. So we've got 12 cards now. So pick a number between 1 and 12.
6.
6, okay. 6. So this is for the team that finished 6th in the East. And do you remember who that is?
Orlando.
It's Orlando. And Orlando have the Strength card.
Oh, I don't know what it means, but I'm excited.
The Strength card represents calmness and patience. Their goals will be achieved by quietly influencing others rather than outwardly challenging competitors. Ooh. What that means is don't make as much noise and you'll be successful. So stay out of my Twitter timeline. To Orlando fans. Right, let's move now to the 5th in the West. That was Minnesota. So actually, I counted it wrong. You've got 10 to choose from.
Brilliant. 9.
9. So Minnesota. Oh, that's the Hanged Man card. Now, what that means...
You don't want that.
You don't want that. Or maybe you do, because it means you need to pause, look around and take stock. Think of new ideas. So what that
New formation
it could mean. Obviously Minnesota we've discussed, have been up and down this season. So maybe it's to Minnesota going, you've been on an upward curve, kind of stagnated a little bit this year. So let's just leave playoffs and start again next year.
Against Portland, 8 at the back and hope for the best.
Right, now we move back to the East. And remember who were 5th in the East?
Yeah.
Atlanta United. So this is a big one. So go on, you've got 9 to choose from.
I'm going to choose number 2 for Atlanta.
2. So Atlanta is the Empress card.
What does that mean?
It means remains calm and allows things to happen naturally. They are one with beauty and connects with nature. That's nice. That describes Atlanta perfectly. I don't know what it means for the playoffs, but it's a nice card. Right, okay, 4th in the West then. So we now move to Portland. That would have been ideal for Portland, actually. So maybe the spirits aren't working. But you've got between 1 and 8.
8.
Okay, so 8. So if Atlanta gets at 1 with nature, Portland have got the death card.
What have I done?
That means it's the end of an old cycle and the beginning of a new one.
Oh dear.
So, yeah.
I don't think you need to explain that one.
Don't be. I feel that. Portland's head coach might be wanting to look at other jobs. Okay, let's go to 4th in the East then, and that was New York City FC. You've got 7 cards to choose from.
5.
Number 5. Okay, New York City FC. That's the Hermit card. Now, the Hermit card means vast knowledge, but he's still looking for answers.
I think that's fair.
Fair for New York City FC. I think they've done well in their time in MLS. They have got vast knowledge. They've got great players, but perhaps maybe if you look at the stadium thing, they are still looking for answers.
Yeah, fair play.
Right. Okay. Now it's to number 3 in the West. That's SKC. You have got 6 cards to choose from.
Number 1.
Number 1 for SKC. That is the Emperor card. Now, what does the Emperor card mean? He may be old and wise, but he's strong and stubborn. Peter Vermees, maybe? Will be successful by taking firm and deliberate action.
I'm just looking to see if the only way that the Emperor could meet the Empress is in the actual MLS Cup final.
Could happen. Probably won't, but could happen.
It won't.
Okay, we've got 5 to choose from now. We're now going to Nashville. Great little club.
Great little club. I'm going to go for number 5.
Number 5 for Nashville. They have got the Justice card. So what the Justice card means is a fair and balance in the world. And I think for a team that probably drew as many as they won at home, that's fair and balanced, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 left. Now we're going to number 2 in the West. That was, of course, Seattle. So you got 4 cards to choose from.
Number 3.
Number 3. That is the Chariot card. Now, the Chariot card for Seattle, that means they move forward through the willpower of its driver. And who is its driver?
Brian Schmetzer.
Brian Schmetzer. That makes sense. There we go. We have got one that makes sense. Right, number 2 in the East, of course, was Philadelphia. So you got 3 cards to choose from.
Number 1.
Number 1. Philadelphia have got the Magician card. And that you must come up with new ideas, persist with them, and remain committed, and it will bring success. Maybe new ideas is actually doing well in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So that could actually work. Right, 2 left then.
It's going to break from the diamond.
Oh, wow. You've heard it here first. Well, the cards have told us that that's going to happen. Okay, 2. We've got
break from the diamond.
Colorado, 1 or 2?
1.
1. Colorado is the Judgment card. What that means is it represents a rebirth or awakening at the end of a major event.
Yeah. It is their rebirth. It's a reinvention of a team that have been...
Post-COVID,
yeah.
I mean, they have been superb.
Yeah.
And now they are heading towards MLS Cup.
Blossoming.
So that leaves 1 card left, and that's for New England Revolution, and that's the Wheel of Fortune card. What that means is life can be unpredictable, but good fortune is on its way. And there we go. So the cards have told us that New England Revolution will be the MLS Cup champions. You've heard it here first. And because of that, that means that the bet I had at the start of the season is coming in, and I will be slightly richer.
Yeah, we've really given you some insight there. The New England Revolution, a very strong team going into the playoffs. Definitely put a bet on because you'll get great odds. Great odds. They're such an outside runner.